Saints beat the Chicago Bears 24-17 to get to 5-4 in the season. They actually won back-to-back games for the first time since week 1 and 2. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, I am not fucking happy about this game. This is so I'm happy we won, okay? I'm very glad we didn't actually choke to Tyson Bagent, but that was terrible. That was so bad. That performance that we saw from the Saints today against the Bears is I'm not celebrating over this. I'm happy we won. I'm happy the record has one more win than it had earlier. But because if you lost this game, your season was going to be over. But that was terrible today. And there's so many things to talk about, and we're just going to start from the beginning to end of the game because I can't get to everything at once. I'm just going to go how it happened on the field. So the first quarter, the Bears go right down the field on their first drive, and Cole Kmet absolutely mosses Tyrann Mathieu for a touchdown. That drive kind of set the tone that it was going to be one of those weird-ass games to where we're going to play down to our competition like we always do, especially at home. At home, we always play down to our competition, which is just great. It's what the Saints do, especially under Dennis Allen. We seem to be worse at home than we are on the road for whatever reason. So the first few drives, Tyson Bagent, the Bears right down the field. We could not stop the run. We could not stop the quarterback scramble. We could not get to the fucking quarterback. We did towards the end of the game, but we'll get to that later. There was no pass rush, no defense whatsoever at all in the first half, besides Paulson Adebo getting an interception early. We're going to talk about Paulson Adebo a lot because Paulson Adebo is my daddy. He's the daddy player of the week for this week. Paulson Adebo was fucking goated, but we're going to get to him in a second. Paulson Adebo had an interception in the first quarter. And then other than that, there was pretty much no defense the rest of the game. The rest of the first half, there was no defense. The offense looked pretty good. Chris Olave on the first drive had 3 catches for 30-something yards and a touchdown. He looked like he was back, and then later on in the game he struggled again. But it didn't seem like he had a drop pass on third down, but it wasn't nearly as bad as we've seen in weeks past. He's getting there. This looked like at first it was going to be that Chris Olave breakout game, and it's still his stats look the same as they have been. So I don't know what's the deal with Olave. This was his best game or his best bet at getting out of that. And actually, as we speak right now, the Vikings are on 4th and 7 against the Falcons, and we need them to beat the Falcons. So let's see what happens real quick. Because this is important for our division. And Josh Dobbs getting booty butted in the pocket. Holy shit, he scrambled for... Okay, the game's not over. Game's not over. Josh Dobbs scrambled for a first down. Holy shit, okay. This is huge, bro. We need the fucking... Okay, anyway. I just got way off track, but I'm currently watching the Falcons and Vikings game. And if the Vikings win, then if the Vikings beat the Falcons today, then the Saints would go to first place in the NFC South, which would be huge. But anyway, I'm going to keep talking about the game. So Chris Olave, like I said, he had some struggles, but in the beginning of the game, he looked great. He had a touchdown. Derek Carr looked generally good today. Second half, he kind of fell off a little bit, but for the most part, the offense was terrible at the end of the game when they were getting the turnovers. And then, because at the end of the game, there was a stretch. We had, 3 straight turnovers. Paulson Adebo, of course, had an interception, a forced fumble, and another interception. And then, I'm trying to think what the other turnovers were. Demario Davis forced a fumble at the end of the game, which was fucking excellent to seal the game after Blake Grupe. Oh, my God, Blake Grupe. Blake Grupe, bro. We got to talk about that. I literally knew. I was on FaceTime with my friends, and I literally told them, I swear on everything, he's missing this because it's a critical field goal late in the game that if he makes it, it seals the game. I knew he was going to miss. Blake Grupe continues to be the most pussy kicker in the NFL. He makes his field goals, but he misses the crucial ones, and that could have cost us the game if our defense didn't absolutely turn up at the end of the game. So, defense did do good today overall because the second half, they were absolutely phenomenal. But the first half, bro, that defense in the first half was so bad. They were just letting Tyson Bagent throw wherever he wanted. He was getting insane. The running lanes for him to scramble were butt booty naked open. No one was there, which was absolutely outrageous. And then the run defense did get better as the game went on. Deontay Foreman was cooking us early in the game. And the defense really shut down everything towards the fourth quarter of the game. They had 5 total turnovers, so I'll probably make a video about that later on in the week. But defense overall did good. They saved the game because the offense in the second half fucking stalled. They were all those drives that they had good field position, and then they were getting turnovers, getting good field position, and then they would go 3 and out, missing field goals. And then Michael Thomas, bro, I don't think he had a catch today. I think he went 0 for 0. and he had like a target or two. Like, bro, like, oh my God, the Vikings just scored a fucking touchdown. Let's fucking go. The Vikings just scored a touchdown with 20 seconds left. Take the lead. Let's fucking go. Let's go. If they don't choke this game with 20 seconds left, the Saints will be first place in the NFC South. Let's fucking go. That's awesome. We play the Vikings next week, which is important to keep in mind what's going on with the Vikings and the Falcons. But if the Falcons lose this game, the Saints will be first place in the NFC South, which would be fucking huge. Y'all probably already know if we were first place or not by the end of this video, but I'm recording this during the Vikings game, and I wanted to see. The Bucs are playing the Texans right now, and the last time I saw, they were losing 33-30 with about 5 minutes left, so I have no idea what's going on in that game right now. I'm just watching the Falcons game. But if the Bucs, I still think we'll be ahead of the Bucs because they'll be 4-4 if they win, and we're 5-4 now that we won. So anyway, there's not, I kind of touched most of the stuff in the game. The defense turned up at the end of the game. Great job. I'm still not happy with this performance at all. We got the win. I am happy about that. Derek Carr looked solid, not great. Michael Thomas, nowhere to be found. Alvin Kamara didn't really have a good game either. There was no rushing ability. Taysom Hill had a good game, though, running the football. And he had a passing touchdown to where Juwan Johnson was butt-booty naked in the end zone for like 5 years. And he still didn't see him until the end. But he did eventually find Juwan Johnson in the end zone. Juwan Johnson did have a good game today. I'm starting to notice that since Juwan Johnson's back healthy, they've been just not playing Jimmy Graham, which, not that Jimmy Graham has done much this season anyway, but I do believe if they actually use them correctly, like in the red zone, he'd be great. But the offense is starting to find their rhythm in the red zone. Not in the fourth quarter of this game, though. But overall, you can see the offense is finding its footing. But it always seems that if the offense is doing good, the defense is doing shitty. And when the defense is, it's one or the other. It's never both all firing on all cylinders. And that's just a coaching problem. That's just how it'd be. It's just because Dennis Allen's the head coach, and that's the roller coaster you're going to be on. But anyway, overall, I'm glad we won, but you got to play better than that if you're going to be a serious team. Like, if you play like this against the Vikings, they're going to absolutely shit on us next week. So we play the Vikings in Minneapolis. Josh Dobbs is their quarterback. They were starting Jared Hall this week, but he got concussed in this game and he went out for the game. And, of course, Kirk Cousins is injured out for the year. So it's going to be Josh Dobbs most likely at quarterback this week. And he led a game. This could have been a game-winning drive just now against the Falcons, going up 31-28. So, Josh Dobbs has had moments this year. So do not sleep on Josh Dobbs. Do not sleep on the Vikings. Because if they win this game, they're 5-4, just like us. So that could be a pretty tough matchup. I'm not sure about Justin Jefferson, if he's going to play or not. He's still an injured reserve with that hamstring. So I don't know what's going to happen there. But hopefully the Falcons don't win this game. And we'll be first place in the NFC South. Hopefully, if not, we'll be tied. And that's all I got for this video. We got Minneapolis next week. Get the fucking dub, please. Get the 6-4 and get the bye week. And we can get our shit together and maybe do something. But I'm not fully convinced right now. But thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all after the Vikings game next week.